What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because officially we are in the midst of a new faction. Let's check it out right here. Faction is the Forest Alliance. Let's check out the units. Archer, Hunter, Poisoner, Rogue, Wind Archer, Blade Dancer, Boreas, Dryad, Summoner, and our boy, the Pretzel Thrower, which if you guys didn't see my last video, rocking with the Pretzel Thrower, took out a whale. Love to see it. And then let's check out what the booster does. Increases generation of all mana by 10% for each unit of this faction. 5% for co-op, 10% for PvP. So it increases generation of mana. Does that mean when you kill a monster with one of these units, you get more mana? Does that mean when you merge them, you get more mana? Because some of these units aren't really damage units. Like if you're using Dryad, does that basically mean that you're not getting any benefit? But there's certainly some very interesting units that we could use here. So we can go in a number of different ways, okay? We could totally go like Rogue heavy, and we could do like a Rogue Pretzel Thrower deck. We could obviously do like a Boreas Summoner spam deck. We could try to rock with Blade Dancer and see how Blade Dancer's kind of working out. Or maybe we could do a little bit of the combination, like a Blade Dancer, Dryad, Rogue. I don't really know. And no, I did not pick a deck for today's video, so we're going to kind of do it on the fly. Poisoner is actually quite a cool unit as well. Let's try to do a Rogue Poisoner something deck. That deck's still probably pretty good. This deck is probably not. So let's do a little Poisoner action. We'll do a little Rogue action. And since it's Summoner and Dryad, we'll do that. Do we need anything else? Maybe a slow? Is there any type of slow in here? Not really. Oh, well, Pretzel Thrower. Let's just throw Harlequin in here for a sec. Just to make it a little bit more rounded. Maybe we can spam out a few more summoners. And now, with this random deck that we just threw together, let's jump into a PvP. It's definitely really tough. I'm up at like 5,300 right now. And since it's a new faction, all I want to do is try out different decks. Although I really should be trying out tried and true decks that I know are going to work because everyone up here is going to be running a good deck. So this guy's running Inquis, Stasis, Demonologist. We've seen this deck a million times. Let's hit him with the Mallard. He might know who I am because he hit me with the something. And he disconnected. Did he actually disconnect? What a start to the video. No, he did not disconnect. He's just having a hard time. Let's point at him because he lied to me. I thought he was gone, but he's not. Let's just do that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do that as well. And let's chill with that on our board. And let's try this out. I can't imagine this deck is going to beat this deck, which is really, really unfortunate. I hate that that's actually a thing. And we got to see how we're actually getting more mana than we are normally, because I really don't understand how we're producing. It doesn't really say how you're producing more mana. 10% more mana. For what? Just killing a monster? For merging that unit? For, I don't, like, just in general, just totally in general, you're getting more mana? I don't really know. I'm as curious as you guys are. Poisoner is actually pretty strong. Rogue is actually not terrible. Maybe it would be beneficial for me to just throw in like Chemist in here, so it'd be more useful. But if we're going to go Chemist, maybe we should go like Pretzel Thrower. I'm really curious to see what kind of cards people are trying out, what this faction is even doing, because as of right now, it really doesn't look like it's doing anything. We're also rocking with Snowflake. Didn't really do that on purpose, but we're gonna rock with it, and it's gonna be fun. And if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel, and also check out those memberships. I think you guys would really enjoy some of the perks that we got on there, and we actually have a bunch of very exciting things to come as perks very, very shortly. So that would be really, really cool. But we got 9 seconds. It's Tribunal, so our board is nice and simple, and we don't have to combine out or anything. I'm going to hit the snowflake right now. I think I missed it. I think I was a little late, but it's going to be fine. We still got those 2 squares on our snowflake, and let's use our summoners as much as we can, and let's do this. Let's go. I'm going to do that. I guess we'll do this and that. Make RNG take over. That's why you don't do that. Alright, we should be fine, though. We'll do it again, because I don't learn from my mistakes. It's horrible. That's so terrible. But we got Bedlam. That's actually not super, super bad. Let's try and get one of our Poisoners up a few times, just to ensure that we're okay. If you guys don't know, Poisoner does splash, so I'm hoping that Poisoner does a little bit of work here, and then Rogue does like the frontmost damage. But I'm trying to do my Snowflake. I can probably do it twice per wave. I can use it probably once a minute about. But already, it doesn't look all that impressive. Obviously, we don't have that high ranking of units, but already we're starting to lose some traction. We got 40 seconds, so hopefully we're not going to go too far down the tube before we can get back to our Snowflake. But really, we're not going to do something. So maybe this whole video is just going to be trying out some of these different units and seeing what we can actually work with them. I think Poisoner might be able to kind of sneak its way into the meta a little bit because it is decent as like a support unit. Obviously not the main damage unit. Maybe we could do like a Poisoner Blade Dancer deck. Maybe that could be pretty good. But you can see how much damage that Snowflake did right there because all of our units were damaged from Poisoner, so that's pretty good. And we got 3,500 mana. So let's really try and work to get our board looking decent after we take out Bedlam, which shouldn't be that bad. And let's try and, well, we can't do anything. We can't do literally anything. We should be able to take it out, though, no problem, I would assume. Alright, so that's not bad. Heal my Lanta. Let's see, let's do this. I guess we'll do... I don't really want to do that. Of course, we've got high-ranking stuff. Ay. Let's do this and that. And we'll keep going. We'll go as far as we can because we've got a ton of mana and mixing up our board isn't really problematic. So we'll just do that. I'm going to combine out here. We got a Dryad. Let's get... Oh, we should have copied that Dryad. Whoops. Let's do this. No, I'm not playing this very well. Would it matter? I don't know. Let's do that. Let's do this. I'm not going to use my Snowflake this time because I don't think we're going to have time at this point. Let's do that. I'm gonna do this. We'll do that, and we'll do this. We can do that. We can also do this. Let's Snowflake now, because we don't have any more time to spare. Can we take out this Bannerlord? Oh my goodness. No, we cannot. Oh, but we're alive. Warlock. 4 seconds. We are alive. I'm very, very interested to see what this faction is even doing and how much damage we actually did. Let's just do that for right now. That stinks. I guess we'll do that also. We're doing just 0 damage. Just none. Like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 damage. That's the only reason I did that. Let's just try and find some rogues here, because clearly our poisoners aren't doing anything. This is a sad showing, and there is a loss right there. 51-25. Nothing. What did this faction do? What did we do? 3.9 million damage from Rogue. Stunk. 3.4 from Poisoner. That stunk. He only had 1280 crit damage. And it looked like we were outmatched by like 600 crit damage right there. So definitely not the showing that you want. Is that just a wash for Rogue? Is Rogue just done and out? Have you guys tried the deck out? Have you guys figured out what the heck this faction is even doing? Because that literally was terrible. I feel like Poisoner wasn't all that bad. But maybe you need like an Executioner in there because it wasn't able to finish everything off. Let's check the factions again. I'm curious. Okay, so Blade Dancer, Boreas, I mean Pretzel Thrower. Let's put Blade Dancer in here. And maybe we can also put in Portal Keeper just to try and make it a little bit easier on us. Where is he? Instead of Harlequin, to try and still use a bunch of the factions, let's try this deck out and just see how it goes. But I'm really not seeing anything different from this faction. Maybe I'm just blatantly missing something. Now we're going up against the slow deck, so that's not good. But I don't know. I haven't noticed any difference with this faction. So maybe I should just ignore it and play with some normal decks. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And we're gonna, slowly work our way back in. Blade Dancer is still such a new card to me, so I don't really mind using it, honestly. And since we also don't have Harlequin in this deck, it makes it so that I don't have to keep a summoner on my board if I don't want to. I can just combine out summoners as soon as they come, which is actually kind of nice because I feel like I always try to keep a bunch on the map and then combine them out eventually or whatever. But hey, Blade Dancer will definitely do more damage than it'll definitely do more damage than Rogue, right? Poisoner hopefully can continue doing its thing, But little by little, we're doing fine. I mean, we might be able to out-damage this guy early on, so then we can actually take him out early on, but it doesn't really sound like realistic. Let's go there. I'm going to combine out here. That's not what you want. And let's do that. I mean, Puppeteer is coming anyway. It's going to move us all around. That's not what you want. And let's get one more guy on our board. And that's what we're going to be chilling with going up against Puppeteer. But as you guys know, maybe you don't know, with Blade Dancer, the only thing that's really important about Blade Dancer is just not having it next to another Blade Dancer. Because then it's all lit up. Like, I'll show you. If I move it there, you see how they are no longer all lit up and fancy. But now if I move them back, they're all lit up and fancy and doing their thing. So that's the only thing I pretty much know about Blade Dancer. And yeah, we didn't level anybody up, so we should be in pretty good shape. Even if it moves us around, shouldn't matter. And we can kind of go from here. So let's go there. I'm going to do a little combining out here. We got another Puppeteer. Let's do this. We can go here and here. Let's get our Puppeteers and stuff up. We can't just keep on holding on. And if we set up well enough, I know for a fact that we can take out Puppeteer before it ranks us down. That's kind of its thing, right? Taking out, pretty good... taking out bosses so quickly that they don't switch us around. So that's kind of my goal. Let's combine out up here. And we still got to rank 4 Portal Keeper, which is not what you want. Let's go there, and I'm going to combine out here. I'm going to combine out... It's going to go here. I'll do this and this. Now we've got one over there. You want to put the you want to put the blade dancers in the corners. So let's do that. I don't really have a... I don't even know. Let's go up here. Man, we're having some pretty bad luck. No, I'm not playing this great. 11 seconds. I mean, Puppeteer's going to move us all over the place anyway. Let's use our snowflake now. Let's try and get this guy up a bit. And now at least we got 2 rank 4 blade dancers, which is better than nothing. But obviously we're definitely going to lose some mana because we're not going to take it out super, super quick. Maybe it'll only rank us down once. That wouldn't be too bad. Alright, so that wasn't bad. Let's do that. So... Not the best looking board I've ever seen. Poisoner should kind of help out throughout waves. Maybe it gives me a little bit of a buffer to kind of set up, you know? Let's try to get another guy on our board when I can. So I can do that. And this as soon as it can. Let's do that and that. And we can actually get... I can do my snowflake once here, just because. We can actually do this, and then... get it, move it one more time, and then at least none of our blade dancers are touching. Right there. And, we get that up one more time. Let's get this guy up one time. And we don't have, like, a knight statue or anything in this deck, so... Bannerlord shouldn't be a huge issue. We got Tamer next. I'm going to be more worried about leveling up our Blade Dance, so let's do that now. And we're not in bad shape. I mean, could be worse. Let's hit our Snowflake here. Get our Poisoner up one more time. And I feel like we're actually doing pretty well. Although... Oh, if he took a hit, that would be huge, but... I don't know, man. Well, I knew he's not gonna... Well, he didn't. I do know, because he didn't, but... Let's just get this up for right now. Tamer's actually pretty good, but I don't see why he would have an issue. I mean, this deck has been around forever, you know. Did anything get buffed in his deck from the factions? No, right? I'm so curious. I'm so curious. If you guys want to catch me live on stream... Play with me, play against me, watch me lose, watch me win, whatever it might be. I stream every Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would absolutely love to have you guys there. I do it right here on YouTube to make it super, super easy for you guys. And yeah, it would be pretty fun. We always get a pretty good crowd. I don't see how we're supposed to win this deck, or win this game against this deck. It seems like the deck we're running right now is better. It would probably be more beneficial for me to run some sort of slow rather than a poisoner, but we'll look at the damage. We'll look at the damage. You know, let me try out these random decks and try out these different factions so that whatever trophies you guys are at, you guys don't have to try out these different random decks and just lose a whole bunch of trophies. Let me lose the trophies because then it, you know, it makes you guys feel better. That's all that matters, right? So from here, I can get one more guy on my board. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. I'm actually gonna come right here. And I'm gonna go this way. That's pretty good. Let's hit the snowflake here. A little bit late on the snowflake because I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to get back to it. I'm gonna try and get our poisoner up one time. That might help us. Because we really do need to just take out these guys. Like, we can't expect to hold on for a longer period of time than him. We gotta actually kill the monsters, which is not the best thing in the world, but we're doing pretty good. 9 seconds. I don't think we're gonna lose right now. 5 seconds. Oh, we have to take this guy out. It's gonna be close. 2, 1. Okay, so we are alive. We've got our blade dancers in pretty ideal spots. Let's hit our snowflake right away. That hit our rank 3 poisoner, not ideal. But we're going through a 1.2. It's down to 900, 800. It's going to jump. All right. I think we're going to be able to take this guy out. 4.7 on his side. He should be able to that. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. That would have been such a cool switch, but I was talking. Well, that's not good. And that's really not good. And that is a loss. Hit him with a good game. Really not great. Guys, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm seeing absolutely zero difference with this faction. Am I blind? Am I crazy? Am I not paying attention? What is it? Poisoner did 1.6 million damage right there. Yes, I was not fully paying attention to him. I was much more concerned with Blade Dancer, which, I mean, Blade Dancer works pretty well. I mean, that was fun. I don't see how this deck or Blade Dancer would beat the regular slow deck that this guy's running that's been around forever. So I don't really know. Let me know what you guys think of this new faction. Let me know what deck you guys are using. But that is going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.